Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. And Infinity Ultron is the hardest boss Marvel Future Fight has ever seen. So naturally, can we one-shot him? Let's find out. So we're on stage 1 here. I've got 22% Pierce. I've got a lot of Conqueror XP and Raid XP stacked up. And my first rotation with a very stacked team, probably my best team, does about 8 bars worth of damage. My follow-up rotation brings him down to 10 bars. And here, we actually get stopped at 8 bars. So technically, I've already answered the question of the video, can you one-shot Infinity Ultron? And the answer is no. It's literally impossible to one-shot him, no matter how much damage you do. Even if I had a brilliant CTP of energy or whatever, and I had done the full 21.5 bars of damage, every single character gets stopped. Even if you have penetration on a skill or whatever, he puts up this invincibility aura that no character can break for about 2 to 3 seconds. So it's actually impossible to one-shot him. But basically, what I just did was one-shotting him. It took me about a rotation, but this is actually faster than it is for some other bosses. For example, Mephisto, you have to kill him twice. So technically, it's a 3-shot, and then for Null, you can only one-shot the first phase of the fight to get him out of the chair, and then you actually have to one-shot him. I don't know if you can even one-shot him from there, or if you one-shot him to 7 bars, and then you have that cutscene before Thor comes down, and then you could one-shot him from there if you have iframe ignore. So yeah, I know the video is only a minute long so far, but I promise you should keep watching the video, even though I've answered the question that you can sort of one-shot Infinity Ultron, but not really. And although he's actually possibly easier to one-shot in a sense than Mephisto or Null, because he doesn't have 2 revives like Mephisto and he doesn't have a chair phase like Null, he's actually way harder to one-shot. And I'll show you what I mean here with another very popular team of mine. Again, double support Makari, rocking a CTP of Rage. And the really nice thing, of course, about transcended characters, unlike my Athena, as you can see, I can do a lot of burst damage right at the beginning. So we did, but again, that pesky bar, that pesky shield comes up, but it's okay because we end up finishing him off just after that. So that's really my advice to you if you want to just get in and get out really quickly from Infinity Ultron. Honestly, to be perfectly honest, I've been running this stage 1 the last couple of days because I want to slowly get my Conqueror level up for Ultron, and I just want the best drops, but I'm sort of tired of doing Null and Mephisto, and like I said, he's faster, right? You can't clear, I mean, maybe you can clear stage 1 of Null in 15 seconds if you try to one-shot him. I am actually curious now. I should have maybe seen this before the video, but I just want to see here. If we go down to stage 1, 15 seconds seems really short. Let me try here again with Makari, but 15 seconds seems just a little bit too short of a time, just with all the loading, right? He takes like, there's no way, because he takes, what, 10 seconds to get out of his chair, right? So there's no way. Yeah, okay, so that was 4 seconds to kill the first phase, but then look at this. So at 4:56, he started getting up. Yeah. He takes 9 seconds to get out of his chair, and then you have this scripted cutscene. So there's no way. This is like this is already, we're already in 3-shot territory here. I just got him basically as fast as I could, got him down to 7 bars, right? And now we're just going to spam skills as fast as we can. Yeah, that's about I mean, maybe you can shave off a couple of seconds here. But I'm guessing 25 seconds is the fastest for any stage of Null. So yeah, you might actually be able to, considering Mephisto has to revive twice. I'm guessing there's no way he's faster than Null. Maybe as fast or as slow. Ultron's actually, despite being the hardest boss, he's actually the easiest to one-shot. Let me show you a few more teams here, because of course we have to do a 10-minute video, guys. We know for the YouTube algorithm it has to be, and the watch time really helps, and the likes really help. So I do appreciate you guys doing both of those things. But let me show you why I said Captain Falcon. In the tier list video, the new tier list update, the meta tier list, I said that Captain Falcon's really good for Ultron, and I'll show you why. His very long iframes. So even if you don't do enough damage like Makari or Athena was doing, as you can see here, I'm only doing about 5-6 bars of damage. Just wait, the tier 3 will do more damage. He has to get through a certain number of skills before he does anything else. So because I've been in iframe for so long, he actually hasn't had the time to do any skills. And so look at this. Even though I'm doing less damage than Makari was doing here, I actually end up killing him fast. I mean, not faster, but I take longer, but I still don't get interrupted, because if you take a little bit longer than that, 30 seconds or 35 seconds is probably your cutoff. I'll show you what happens. He basically, and you'll experience this when you're fighting Ultron. Normally, he'll go into a cutscene, and Shang-Chi is perfect for this. He'll go into a cutscene where he does the second energy. So yes, you can skip that first energy from another dimension, those purple lasers with the portals. If you do enough damage in the first phase, you can absolutely skip that. However, and I love Shang-Chi for this mission. I actually want to make a dedicated video about him because I think he's so good for Ultron. So look, Shang-Chi does a ton of damage here. So I can skip that first energy from another dimension. But because I'm still building up my tier 3, actually I want to slow down here. This actually would be the perfect run, and I can one-shot him here, but I want to slow down. If you're sort of in this zone in between and you take too long, he'll get to fire off one of his Infinity Stones, right? And then he'll do this cutscene. So again, you can absolutely two-shot him, and I've already shown you with multiple teams, but this is what happens to most players. And then from here, the unfortunate thing is from this double dimension cutscene, or like animation, whatever you want to call this, dodging mechanic sort of puzzle thing, from here, he'll very quickly go into his optimization phase. So you can one-shot him from here, but you have to do enough burst damage. He does kind of take a while. He takes about as long as Sharon Rogers tier 3. So that gives you a sort of an idea. He takes about 4 seconds, I would say, 3.5, 4 seconds to sort of jump out of wherever he was hiding after the purple phase, and then to teleport to the middle of the arena to do his optimization, and then he'll hit you with a cutscene, which is then when the arena turns dark, and then you have the 6 icons that appear with the Infinity Stones telling you to dodge. But let me show you guys a few more teams here. This is double support. Moonstone, maybe having one more ignore dodge striker or swapping Mystique for Valkyrie would be better, but for stage 1 and 22% Pierce, I think it's fine. The only thing is he does move sometimes at the beginning. Yeah, see, I would have pushed him right to 8 bars, but he moved, and her attack is linear. But yeah, she does enough damage here to activate the shield, and then we just have to wait a couple of seconds here. Oh, he's going to do a skill. Okay. I don't know if we have time. Oh, we do have time. Sick. Okay, so she can do it. Nice. I thought he was going to go into his cutscene for the purple attack, where the you have the purple energy from another dimension, but he didn't. Let me set up a couple more teams here, because these are my 5 teams that I'm using daily right now. Let me set up a couple more teams, and we'll do some more one-shots. I haven't asked this question in a long time, but can Gambit one-shot? This is a perfect character for this sort of thing. Can he do it? Double support stage 1. No way, dude. It's not even close. Like a true one-shot would be getting him here to 8 bars and then finishing him off right after. But I don't even think... Oh, he got the Infinity Stone attack off. Darn, dude. Dang, Gambo. Oh, and then he cutscenes me, dude. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so he is like a 4-shot. Whatever that is. He's like a full deck, a full house. By the way, guys, for those of you that want some Cynicalex lore, I don't know how to play poker. I understand. I think I understand the basics of the game, which would sound like I can play, but I don't know how to play. Like, if you put me at a poker table, I'd lose all my money. I wouldn't understand how to play. I mean, not that I wouldn't understand how to play. I think I know how to play poker, but you sort of get what I'm trying to say. I'm not really sure how to play poker, and I certainly can't like count cards and things like that. Let me try this team here. This is basically the same exact setup here. White Fox instead of Valkyrie, but Wave White Fox is just such a disgusting combo. So powerful. Can Sharon, the darling of Marvel Future Fight, we're gonna get hit here, and then I was off proc there, but on the flip side, I did get accumulation, which is always nice. Yeah, I think she would have gotten to 8 bars on the first one if I had accumulated properly. So here, I'm killing him through the iframe. Nice. Okay. Very, very good. So Sharon's is very smooth. I think I maybe got a little lucky with whatever Infinity Stone attack he was doing, because if he had done like the blue slicing attack that he did against Gambit, that might have interrupted me and done enough damage. But now, classic final test here. Beta Ray Bill. Basically, for those of you that haven't been playing for that long, Beta Ray Bill is... He's not the OG one-shot master, but he kind of is the OG one-shot master. There were... I mean, Sharon Rogers is actually the original one-shot master, but Beta Ray Bill was really the first character introduced in mid-2020. Mid-2020? Wasn't it? Or 20... Yeah, 2020. It wasn't even 2021. Yeah, mid-2020. Yeah, like May or June 2020. Wow, it's almost 2 years ago. And basically, Beta Ray Bill, like, he made one-shotting a thing of an art form. He absolutely made it an art form. And I sort of struggled with his rotation just there. I forgot what to do. And we're not using the striker, so... Well, we can't, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, just like Gambit, he's kind of fallen off a little bit because this is not even a one-shot. It's a two-shot. And now I have to sit through whatever. And this is the worst. Yeah. So just like Gambit, Beta has kind of seen better days. Ooh, a little bit of cheeky damage there from Beta. Oh, I skipped the damage from another dimension. Oh, what? I've literally never seen this happen. Oh, wow. I was literally saying earlier in the video that you can't, that if you get him under 8 bars, if you damage him after the invincibility bubble, but you don't kill him, he automatically does the energy from another dimension. I've literally never seen that before. Wow. I'm playing Ultron for weeks now. I've literally never seen that before. That was really cool. So, still, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game, the hardest piece of content in the game, but maybe a little bit easier than we thought with how fast he can be one-shot. It's a little bit of a interesting sort of quirk that he has, given how difficult he is, how high HP he has. There's like comparisons between his HP and Null's and Mephisto's, and he has way more HP, way higher defense. He's so much harder. Like stage 9 of Ultron is like stage 20 or higher for Null and Mephisto, but he's actually faster to one-shot because you only have to basically hit him twice, before the bubble and after the bubble. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of one-shotting Infinity Ultron. If you want to see more of this series, I would absolutely love to do it. However, unlike Null and Mephisto, who you can do stage 9 one-shots, it's going to be a while. I don't know anyone that can one-shot on my roster that can one-shot stage 9, because the multiplication on his HP and defense between stage 1 and stage 9 is absolutely wild. I'll give you guys a little taste of it. Makari's probably my fastest one-shot, and I'll show you guys what happens here. How much damage. I think maybe if I'm lucky, she'll do 10 bars. So, and that's with the Transcended skill, meaning it's going to be like a Gambit sort of thing where it's like a 4-5 shot. Did I say 10 bars? 8 bars. 8.5 bars. Wow. And then the regular rotation. 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars. The regular rotation is less than, it's less than 4 bars. Dang. So yeah, that's how much more difficult stage 9 is. So one-shotting stage 9, I'm pretty far away from that. Whether it's reforged CTPs, new characters, or something else, we'll have to put that off for a rainy day, put that on the back burner for now. So yeah, hit me up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.